Darling, you and I were made in twain, like perfect angles. The Creator, He abrarided on His lathe. And isn't it amazing, babe? These trees were strangers, now entangled in a timeless tongue and groove. And if I tried to break this table, I'd split the pie, for I'd ever divide the cedar and the yew. God, she has that able way, and her patience don't need glue. My people came across this land and couldn't understand how God could make a place so fair and free. And all their axes, saws they cut couldn't get enough, so they drank and swore and cursed the rain and made the tallest tree. And all the rivers stank and burned before they learned. Now that ancient way is buried like a seed. So what are we gonna do now? It's dry as tinder, sitting ready to burn as far as I can see. My people had fled the Prussian guns and their hunger, were to trust Him, went to Russia. And in the cold dark ground they dug a dozen graves, stopped them from living in holes in the ground. They built a town, and if you'd go down there you'd see it stand today. They prospered till the commies came and took their grain and made it plain, you ain't no nation, you're our slaves. Back out across the trackless waves, 10 foot of snow's the same no matter how you say it. And the drunkest of them all went west. Couldn't pass the test, but they could work the wood and build a better day. And if some engine tried to stake a claim, they'd say no way. See, here I paid with my blood and sweat and gold. I just wanna watch my kids get old. But we'll survive, 'cause we live any kind of way to stay alive. I jump from a helicopter with a gun, think about my son and loan forgiveness when my terrible tour is done. And wouldn't you do the same when you throw a grenade at the invaders to save the one you love? Ain't nothing but a bit of push and shove from cops and lawyers, priests and poisoners, thugs and soldiers. I've seen so many of them, yet you and I were made in twain, like perfect angles. The Creator, He abrarided on His lathe. And isn't it amazing, babe? He made us angels, not as strangers. I ain't dangerous to you. And if they tried to break this table, nay, they'd split the pie, for they'd ever divide the cedar and the yew. God, she has that able way, and with patience don't need glue. Same them settlers down in Palestine, just trying to find some kindness, a nation where the babies can be fine. And I know I'd do the same for mine. I'd kill a man, cross 8,000 miles or any kind of line, and isn't that a love divine? And even Putin's just a little child. His brothers died of diphtheria in 1939, and Papa burned the farmers' fields and was unhealing, lost all feeling, still died kneeling. Oh, but what are we gonna do now? Bomb Ukraine. The news never says nothing about the night bomb. Not British pounds, or the 100,000 stones and bones to build the head. Well, what are we gonna do now? Invade Iran. And everybody knows somebody shouldn't have died. What you gonna do? Make it sane for you to kill somebody's bride. Well, don't dare try to come for mine. Well, just two don't mean no harm now, any kind of hate to you. But would you hold me for my father's crimes in these times? You know it kind of seems a valid point of view, but I ain't never poisoned no woman for her oil. Who takes the spoils? I bet it ain't even any one of you. There's always some rich boy at the top with a knife, carving up the pie life. Ain't we happy, grateful just to get a slice, and we don't care if it tastes like blood. Our baby's hungry, goes down lovely with this California wine. Darling, you and I were made in twain, like perfect angles. The creator, he abrarided on his lathe. And isn't it amazing, babe? These trees were strangers, now entangled in a timeless tonguing groove. And if I tried to break this table, nay, I'd split the pie before I'd ever divide the cedar and the yew. God, she has that able way. If I'm patient and courageous, learn from sages, sing her praises, don't need